So we're just chilling in here. I gotta roll both the windows down, because you get carbon monoxide poisoning in here really quick, because the exhaust is right underneath the cab. So you know how it is. I'm not gonna go back that far in there. I'm gonna die. Kidding. Well, she seems to be quieting down, because I gotta yell in front of the engine. That's just normal minty Ford stuff. You know, releasing all the CO2 into the atmosphere and whatever. So we'll see if the temperature gauge is working. No, it's not. Yeah, I mean, maybe it is. Fuel is working, batteries working. Might not have oil pressure. There's a high possibility because there's like no oil in it, but that's like, yeah. Oh yeah, good old wiggle stick. I'm gonna learn how to drive manual and put a manual in the 7.3, so that'll be a hoot. But, oh dude, she sounds good. We got her to idle down, so she's idling at 900 RPM. That's right where we want her. So the good old AI or whatever, ChatGPT said, let her idle for a little bit and then you can redline it. Not in neutral though. And as you can tell, this truck is not going nowhere. You saw a video a while back, oh my God, we were climbing this thing up this low hill, which that was a workout for her, getting a good 6-pack in there. But she barely made it up. And also, I don't know why, but I have a tackle box under there and a tarp. So, you know, we're gonna do the revs in neutral. So I'll get you guys set up and we'll do that right now. It reeks of oil there. I think she's burning oil, which might explain why we had so much moisture. We might have bad head gaskets. So we won't do that again, but we did get it pretty high. I'm just kidding. We might do it again. I don't know. If the neighbors come to yell at us within the next 3 minutes, we won't do it again. So, yeah. Enjoy a little bit of 351 idle. I'm gonna go check the engine and whatever. Got good news and bad news. So if you remember the first video I made about this truck, the little tour around it, you might remember there was 0 oil, 0 coolant, which was just mint, just what we needed. So I've come now and let the engine warm up, check the oil. It's there, maybe half a quart, like lower than it should be, but that's like nothing. So I think the guy might have just overfilled it on oil and it was just burning a little bit. I still smell it. Or something smells off. It doesn't smell like gas. Yes, I'm not stupid. I know what a catless car or truck smells like, but I was not gas. But then the bad news, there is 0 coolant, so this engine is just heating and heating up. So I'm probably wondering if it's a good idea to let her idle like this. So, you know, we'll probably shut her off. The neighbors are probably pretty pissed. But we'll shut it off. I did what I wanted to today. So let's give it a good old. Dude. Alright. We'll disconnect the battery and then we'll probably do some low whatever. For you Ford nuts, what's that noise? Is that just something I don't need to worry about, or is that... Because I don't want to get this, I don't want to touch this. I know it doesn't shock you, but it's really hot. Man, I'm sweating, dude. This is the first time I've sweated in a while. In 2026. Except when I was taking a crap. Oh my god. I don't know, I just don't want to touch that because I think I've touched it before and it's just really hot. I don't know why. It's probably just bad terminals. Like everything else on this truck. There's just an immense heat amount of heat coming out from this. So I probably should put coolant in it. But will I? Nope. Unless I keep it. Which, now that we're on that topic, what's going to happen with the motor? Well, the original plan for this truck was buy a 351 or a 460 big block truck and then put a 7.2 in it. I was also kind of debating the idea of a Cummins swap, but then, you know, you realize, oh, you only got a 6-cylinder. And I don't want to be one of those guys. Can you imagine owning a 6-cylinder in 2026? It's kind of stupid. I'm kidding. Cummins are cool. It's just I didn't want to put a Cummins in here. I love the 7.2s. And, you know, it's a good motor. No hate for those Cummins guys. So, yeah, I think that's about it. I'm going to close up the truck. Maybe I'll let it vent out so that the next time I go in it to check for, you know, the mice might die because of that. We'll keep it closed. Oh, shoot. I didn't roll up the windows. That's dumb. Why would I even try? Battery's disconnected. Yeah, I'll roll up the windows and then, yeah. So we're all set. I'll probably just post a separate video of the truck idling and the revs, because those revs were loud, dude. So, yeah. See you guys next time. In which, if I do see you next time, we will either have a part, and it will be a short, it'll be an edit, or it'll be another truck, which is the parts truck, which I highly doubt is coming soon, sadly. So yeah, enough of the yapping. See you guys later. I'm looking in the truck, and this wasn't here before. Whoa, Raggy. Set a low. Check engine light. Might be. See you later.